Hey, what's up, YouTube? Just got back from my regular Saturday garage sailing. Not a bad day. I hit over 40 sales today. I didn't get a ton of stuff. I made some pretty good pickups earlier in the week, though, that kind of made up for that. So I'll get into this right away. I'm going to start with the stuff that I picked up during the week, and then I'll do my garage sale pickups last. This is the main pickup I had this week, for sure. As you can see, another fantastic N64, the orange, which is I've never owned before, and by far this is my favorite color so far. So I now have the purple, green, and orange. It came. This was an ad on Kijiji. It's like the Canadian Craigslist. I always say that. So the ad, it was extremely cheap. They were asking, I think, they had two N64s. They were asking $10 each, and then it was either 19 or 20 games, and the most expensive game was $3. So I actually offered them 40. When I walked into the house, I was extremely happy when I saw the fantastic orange on the table. They had another one there. I decided not to take it. I've got a couple that I need to get rid of still. So everything you see here is going to be was $40. I guess a bit more than I would normally pay, but still a crazy deal. I've actually already made 20 of it back. So, anyways, yeah, fantastic orange. Yeah, two controllers. All the cables, proper AV cables, a knockoff jumper pack, and then these are the games that came with it. I'll go pretty much worst, or I'll start with the ones I didn't have. Rally Challenge 2000. I don't know anything about this game, so I'm gonna have to try that one out. I don't know if it's any good or what. Wwf War Zone. This is one of those games that I go to double check in my database. I assume that I already had. I've got it on the PS1. I do that with Nintendo games all the time. And once you get to a certain amount, there's a lot of games that I thought I had that when I go to check my database, I didn't end up having it. So it's nice to get. I'm pretty sure I've got pretty much every wrestling game for every system now. This is Bomberman Hero. It's the first time I've ever seen this no label, which sucks, but. I checked on the coverproject.net, and I'm pretty sure I can print out a label, and it actually shouldn't look too bad. I'll have to do a later video and just to see how that came out. I also swapped out the back. I do that sometimes with ones I'm keeping. Like I swapped it with one of the hockey games I got in this bundle for a much nicer, cleaner back. And then the last one I didn't have was San Francisco Rush Extreme Racing. I believe I played one of these Rush games on the Dreamcast, I think it was. I didn't have that, so I didn't have those four. As always, I'll go pretty much worst to best again. Another copy of Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer, NHL Breakaway 98. This is the game that I swapped out from the back. Extreme G2, Toy Story 2. I still have to try that out. I picked up another copy earlier in the season, a box copy. Haven't had a chance to actually play that. I got to try that one out. Cruising USA, Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium, Wave Race 64, Wipeout 64, Perfect Dark, Mario Kart 64, two copies of that, which is nice. Those always resell very well. Super Mario 64, and Banjo Tooie. I looked this one up online. It actually sells for $20. I didn't know it's worth quite a bit more than the original. So I actually picked up a copy of Smash Brothers 2, and I sold it. I flipped it for 20 bucks already. So I've already made back half of what I paid for this bundle, which is awesome. Extremely happy to get that. The Fantastic Orange. I don't even know. I think it's called Fantastic Orange. I don't know. There's probably some other clever name for it, but okay. So just on the way home, I stopped off at Walmart and picked up these two games. I actually pulled a little old school scam that I used to do all the time, and in my last video, you'll see that I picked up the Connect Sports from Costco for 10 bucks. So I just returned it to Walmart because fuck Walmart, let's be honest. And got 50 to 56 credit or something like that. And then there was a sale on LA Noire for $39.99, and this guy 99 Nights 2 was in the bargain bin for I think $13 or $14, something like that, maybe 15, I can't remember. I know the first one got terrible reviews. I seem to remember this one being a bit better from what I heard, but I just thought I'd grab it. It was the best thing in there, and I had to use up that extra money from the gift card that I got, so pretty happy to try to start playing LA Noire. Okay, I grabbed a stack of DS games. What did I end up paying? I think I ended up paying $15 for this stack. The best of the bunch is Yoshi's Island DS, Lego Indiana Jones 2, Touch the Dead, and Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. These Lego games are actually pretty good for the most part on the DS. Touch the Dead's really cool, and obviously Yoshi's Island DS is a great game. Yeah, 15 for those 4, so not too bad. The next sale, really happy to find this game, Tales of Symphonia. I kind of get the feeling that they bought this game, like their kids just bought it based on the cover, because this game wasn't even played. There's no way that these kids played Tales of Symphonia. I think it was just purchased because of the cover, basically. But anyways, I also just grabbed Raw 2. As I mentioned in my last video, I'm trying to get all the Xbox exclusives. So, and then the really cool thing here is this Sonic plug and play. It's got 20 Genesis games on it. Some decent games on here. Rise Star's on there. Fantasy Zone The Maze. I don't even know which one that is. But pretty cool plug and play. Boxed. I paid $5 for that, so very happy. Tales of Symphonia alone, I probably would have paid 10 for this, even at a garage sale. I've been looking for this for a while. The last pickup I made, I just went to a sale, and like always, I asked, do you have any video games for sale? And right away she's like, oh, I do, I have a couple Nintendos. And so right away my heart starts beating a little quicker. And she goes in and grabs a box full of stuff, and she ended up having a NES and a Super NES. I haven't seen a Super NES it's been weeks. I can't remember the last time I picked up one of those. I think it's been 3 straight that I grabbed an NES, so it's weird how things work out. Of course, nothing rare. I mean, I never seem to find anything really rare, like not even remotely rare. It's usually pretty common stuff. Still waiting for that one day when somebody pulls out something like Earthbound, or even a decent RPG like Xenogears, anything like that. It just seems like I get mostly common stuff. I'm happy getting anything I don't have, but you just would figure eventually I'd come across something kind of rare. Anyways, the NES, 2 controllers, all the cables back there, and 5 games. Mario Brothers, Super Mario 3, Yoshi, Clash at Demon Head. That is one hell of a cover art. I would assume the box is probably the exact same picture, but that's pretty cool. And one of my favorite games in the NES, RC Pro-Am. Love that game. That game and Micro Machines I played the shit out of. And then the Super Nintendo, 2 controllers. Nothing special here. NHL 95, Bulls versus Blazers, Bill Walsh College Football, NBA Jam Tournament Edition. And then actually a really nice pickup here is Final Fight. This is actually, I would assume, is a somewhat uncommon title. I mix up Final Fight and Fatal Fury all the time. I know one of them is a side-scrolling beat-em-up, or maybe I'm thinking of Streets of Rage. Jeez, I mix them all up. I'm hoping this is a side-scrolling beat-em-up, because I'm not a fan of the any Capcom fighting game, other than on the SNES at least, other than Street Fighter. Yeah, 2 controllers. I paid $20 for the 2 systems and all the games, so pretty decent deal. Real quick, grab some records here. Some uncommon stuff here. Bessie Smith, just a blues album. Dizzy Gillespie, jazz type stuff, jazz and blues. Magical Mystery Tour, the Beatles. I actually don't think I had that one. What's this again? Duke Ellington. John Coltrane. That's some really cool stuff to throw on. Just let it ride. Ella Fitzgerald, same thing. And Billie Holiday. Lots of jazz and blues. This is some good stuff. This is nice stuff to own. Typically, all I ever find is classic rock. So anytime I come across stuff like that, it's great. I paid $2. I think there's, I don't know, 6 or 8 albums there. Yeah, that's it for today. Not a big week for pickups, but I'm definitely content with what I had, or what I picked up. Yeah, I got to do my I'm coming up on 350 subs. I don't know what my problem is. I've just been too lazy to do anything more than 1 video a week right now. I need to do I keep saying I was going to do a 200 sub contest, then 3, that passed, so I'll get it done one of these days, and I promise I'll have some really good prizes and stuff. So I really appreciate, I got to do a thank yous video too, so I'll do that all together. Yeah, I really appreciate all the subs and support and comments. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.